Hello, it's good evening here. Um, I'm going to take on Xuanet in some 3+2 matches. This is going to be some Crazyhouse World Championship Final training for myself. If you follow Crazyhouse, you'll know that Opper has convincingly won the candidates stage 9.5 out of 10, which is a phenomenal result. Xuanet here was one of the candidates. He happens to be online. I'm going to have a go. We got a French here. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I should be doing, to be honest. I'm here going to try to preserve the center. I'm expecting bishop b6, which still threatens d4, and I will need to play c3 to avoid pawn at e4. Now, while I was off stream, I have to say there was a large donation that came in from John Kelly. He donated $50. That was very kind. So I just want to acknowledge that recent donation. He says, for the enjoyment of great matches and insightful commentary, thank you. Can't wait for the championship match. Keep up the great work. That's very kind. Thank you so much, John Kelly, for the contribution and for the kind comment. Now, yeah, you'll see we have just surpassed the timing on the target we were looking for. Yeah, I mean it's at 96.31%, 69 hours ago, but yeah, very close to meeting $1,111. I'm just going to leave the target open there. We've still got a few more candidates matches to be played, largely from I think JK the Bullfrog, and a few from Fumitox, a few from Blitz Bullet. There's already I think five players have already finished all their matches, which is phenomenal. I've already started distributing the some of the candidates appreciation fund that's already been raised. So the players are starting to receive those funds. Oh, I've left my rook hanging here. That wasn't part of the plan. Alright, I have to try to regain some material here. Yeah, I don't like what I've done with this opening. Shaker90, that's Opper Wezen. He's in the channel. How you going? Yeah, I mean, part of the preparation is actually just some live play. So yeah, I've had someone ask, are you going to do a live stream, or what's it going to look like? I would very much like to do a live stream for the Crazyhouse World Championship matches, though I probably won't be talking much during them. I'll be quite focused. Yeah, let's just think about this here, how I want to capture. Can I trap this queen? It looks like I can. Is it really worth it? Alright, we'll go for it. I'm looking just slightly better than I was before, but I mean I've got a queen for 2 pawns, but black's solid here, and black has a lot of material in hand, so I'm not happy, but I'm not horribly sad either. Oppo wasn't saying I may be live as well then. Yeah, you don't have to be, but I just thought, there's, some people are like, oh, you should have full focus, and I see the point in that, and I also see it as an opportunity for Crazyhouse, to be able to view these matches live. I think is a big deal for the audience. Yeah, the other thing I had was a bit of an idea which might be interesting, and you know, if like we've done just recently for the candidates, um, we would, yeah, like potentially open up a new fund, a new opportunity, for people to donate to the actual championship final. But I think what would be interesting in this case is if people have the opportunity to donate live and essentially, you know, raise the stakes of the game as they're being played. So um, that was one idea I had. It's not critical, obviously, um, but I just thought that might be something interesting, uh, something for the audience to interact with. Now this I'm gonna defend with 92, I think. I'm in some trouble here. This is not fun for white. I think black is entitled to capture here. Um, yeah. Okay. Yeah, Opera wasn't kind of putting forward a few ideas in the chat. Let's just see, knight at f4 here. Um, this is gonna lose for sure. I can feel it without calculating it. My pawn at f5 idea is just a bit too slow, unfortunately. Okay, I don't mind grabbing this knight though. What did he have in mind? Alright, I should probably take this. Bishop at e6 I'm expecting. Alright, he's going for the checks. But I don't think that's good for black. I'll be greedy and take this one. Okay, so I could just sensibly play bishop at g4, or I can go for a pawn at d7. I've got knight at b6. I should go for the checks. I have the whole army in hand. I think he had better moves there. He didn't quite take the right path. Okay, e4. Let's play e5. Okay, I've seen this one played a few times. So Opperwesen had a very nice line here where he played like knight g5. I took the queen and pawn at g6 was just too strong. I don't think this is good for black somehow. Maybe it's practically okay, but theoretically, if we look this up, it just might be bad for black. That's my feeling. So here, like knight g5, bishop e6, pawn at g6, like that looks pretty close to game over. Yeah, I don't think I'll be playing this line in the Crazyhouse World Championship finals. uh, yeah, I don't see how to defend against knight g5 here. Like you could play knight e6, but then you're giving up this bishop. This is pretty horrible for black. Yeah, he's found it. Knight g5. bishop e6, pawn at g6, and that's like game over on the spot. So I probably have to play knight e6 here. My problem is bishop e6, pawn at g6. If I take it, he takes this with check. It doesn't matter which way I recapture. Bishop at f7 is open for mate. So I have to concede this bishop here, unfortunately. Now life is just not fun. So we can hit the queen maybe just once. Now if queen h5, I can take this. Like, he could be ambitious with queen h5 to just try to be really aggressive, and I think that's like 80% chance Xuanet's going to play queen h5, but knight takes g5 could be interesting, because if bishop takes, then he loses the queen, and he'll actually get mated, because if takes, I've done this to him before, there's like a knight f3 check. If he goes here, knight at g3 mates. If he takes the knight, maybe I'm a pawn short from having mate there. But yeah, if more likely he might take with a queen, then I have knight at f3 check. So yeah, I just sense like he's so much wants to play queen h5 here, and he's just calculating knight takes g5. Yeah, nice. I like people commenting about Oppo and viewing from the sidelines, taking notes. It's all good, guys. Alright, I've got to take this. He decided against queen h5 in the end. Okay, that's a good move, is it? But I can win his queen at least. I don't know if that helps me much. I don't have much else though, so we'll have to go for it. This still looks lost for black. I basically have no direct attack, so white gets a free hit here. Yeah, so this looks like it pretty much refutes this opening idea, which I've been playing for quite a while. So that's a little bit sad. Hey Mustard Boy, F Fanlaleto, Blunderman 1, Hang Na, few viewers there. We're just doing a little bit of training for the Crazyhouse World Championship here. I gotta try this. I mean, I feel like he had other alternatives, maybe knight at h6. Okay. So here's where it all really matters. Let's look at this. I can't take this because I lose a queen with check. I could take this and then knight check king here. But it doesn't matter because he can capture this. I have no mate. So I could take here, knight at king here. If he promotes, take with a queen. King here. If he's got knight at g5, I gotta go up. Like, I have to get his rook into it, but I can't really force it. So if I let either the queen get here, knight at h6, or the king get here, knight at h5, he can win my queen with a piece other than the rook. So I may be forced to go king here, but it's no better. Bishop at g6, king h6. Maybe I can hold on to it. There's knight at g4, but then at least I get knight at g3 if he tries this. So king h7, maybe he's got bishop at g8. Takes. Maybe I'm okay there. Alright, king h7 it is, guys. Saying, hi Jan, are you going to stream the final of CWC? Yes, I will be intending to stream live the Crazyhouse World Championship final. Okay, so I got what I want here. I got my king on a square where it's not being checked if I lose a queen, and he can't just easily win my queen without parting here, because then I get a threat here. He's given up a knight though, so now I get knight at g3. So I've got to play for that. I have no choice. Queen at h4 or knight f1. What's my play here? Knight f1. If rook takes, pawn at g3, pawn here. Rook takes, takes. Queen here, block. Bishop here. Rook at h4 would mate. King back, pawn at g. I think knight f1 is right. Maybe not queen at h4. I'll probably have to keep the queen in hand. We'll go for it. So the key here is to undermine the defense on the f file. Now he's got two rooks doing it, so I need to get a rook on f4 and then put the queen on e3 to bring the bishop back. Now if the king goes h2, I'll also have queen takes f4. So this should be 0-1. Very sharp. I mean, yeah, maybe a different move order from white in the opening is winning. I don't like that for black, but I had to play very decisively with not allowing knight at h6 or knight at h5 to fork my king and queen. Yeah, there was quite a bit of advanced stuff in there. That's a good one to win. So always a bit of encouragement if you can get some good form in before going to a championship battle. Let's just get adventurous here. I'm gonna look for pawn at b5. I'm probably running into trouble, aren't I? If queen b6. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I mean, last year I didn't stream live because, I mean, I was in the habit of not streaming the matches just to focus. But yeah, you know, like, I don't know if it's age or if I'm not sure what it is. I just feel it's more important to give the fans the opportunity to see it live on stream, and not just live on Lee Chess, but you know, on a Twitch channel as it's happening. No time delay. I probably won't comment much, but yeah, it's it's the biggest match of the year for Crazyhouse, and you guys deserve to see it. You all turn out to support so much. So like, yeah, I nearly put the broadcast and the accessibility to the match a little bit ahead of the result of the match. It should be awesome. Oppelwezen is in fantastic form. I'm looking to get my form up there to meet him head on. I stream often enough. I'm not really feeling it's going to affect me. If anything, it probably makes me a little more conscious that I have to play well on the day. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to the match. I'm looking forward to streaming it live. Now here I want to do something decisive, but I don't really have something yet. Yeah. So final match, guys. Yeah, the final matches are scheduled. So for me, it's 5 a.m. Sunday, starting next weekend. So it's yeah. If you go to my profile page, like here, I'm sorry, apologies to xuanet just for, like, if you go here to the candidates calendar on my page on Lee Chess, you'll see here. OKE has already shown what times they'll be happening. This is currently based on London time, but at the bottom of the page you can change this to your time zone here. Just hit show all time zones and then find your time zone. For me it's Sydney, and for me it's going to be 5 a.m. next Sunday 11th November. So look, it's happening next weekend. This is training for the big game, the big match. Okay, I'm going to cash in on this. I've spoken enough about different things, and yeah, we'll have some live coverage. And yeah, I mean, Oppowesen's talking about he thinks against himself he can make the effort against 12T. No, I think Oppa, the big difference this year is it's 3+2 and it's not 3+0. So yeah, the idea I had in mind, guys, was to kind of make it interactive. There's been so much support with the Candidates Appreciation Fund. I was thinking of doing like a championship fund. Just start a new target ticking, and if supporters kind of want to raise the stakes live for the players, they can do that if they want. I don't know, that just sounds like an interesting concept. It's not essential, but I mean, I think live interaction is a big part of the stream. So I'm just thinking of an idea on how we can get that going. So maybe it takes with the bishop, not the pawn. No, we'll take with the pawn first. Now if queen takes, I'll go bishop at f8. If king takes, I'm happy just to see the king move up the board forward further a little more and take here. This black pawn on here has really stopped the knight at f3 threat from ever happening. So I'm quite eagerly focused on black's king. I just got to watch out if he can hit me, if he can hit my queen. So let's get this promoted. I don't want to chase his king to safety just yet. I want to stock up with a few more pieces in hand. Okay. I've got to be resourceful here. Okay, I get to bring the other queen in. Do I want it on the back rank? Where do I want it? Okay, there's a knight on offer. Let's take it. If takes here, knight at c5 is going to be deadly. Taking here also hurts, so let's get the knight on b6, or is there a better move? My time's ticking. So I need to threaten rook at d8 here. Alright, we're getting down to the business end. So I think what's also really important in a championship match is just having your clutch moments and actually being able to take them down. And this is one example where you've got to be there to clutch, and I'm not really firing the way I want to. This is not working out just yet. I haven't seen the mate, so maybe it's this way. Yes, clutch. Even with a few seconds left, just gotta be live. That's what the training's all about. Yeah, very happy to win that game there. I didn't see the mate. I just kind of felt my way into it. But yeah, you need a little bit of that. Okay, bishop g5. I've got to respect this move, I feel. If I just castle, am I castling into a storm here? Alright, I'll play knight c6. I just need to give the dark squares a little more. Okay. d5. I think I gotta let him have that one. Now, pawn at h6 is gonna be annoying, isn't it? I think I gotta have some guts to just take it out this way. Yeah, how long does the WC match? It's, 20 matches of 3+2, so yeah, it should be more than 2 hours. I reckon 2 hours 30. Generally the matches to date have been going at about, I like to say about an hour and 15 minutes for 10 games. So I figure it should be about 2.5 hours. Okay, let's just think about this. I mean, bishop seems intuitive, but I'm looking to see if g takes is giving any value. You get rook g8. Okay, we'll go gf. So if knight takes f6, bishop takes, queen takes, queen at e8, like that looks pretty close to busted. So if knight takes f6, I gotta be aggressive. So I could take here first, threaten knight at h3. If I take here, he'll have knight takes h7. That doesn't really go anywhere. So I don't think he can play an aggressive move. He might play pawn at g3. Then I could try pawn at h3. But this is all pretty fine. Like if he gets the queen trade and I don't have something decisive, then I'm gonna be worse. So I may have to play something like knight at d4 to just alleviate the potential pressure from a queen trade. Maybe it's even knight at d6. I mean, knight at d4 just looks nice, natural, and aggressive. Yeah, Analyt FM says, "Oh, just remembered, will you still play with Yasser vs Eric and Aman sometime?" Yeah, we just need to make that happen, man. It'll happen. We just need to give enough priority to it and have the schedules cool down a little bit. Alright, so what am I doing? Knight at d4 or knight at d6? Go knight at d4. Mr. Blamazing cheered 100 bits. Thanks for the support. Okay. I'm playing this defensively just to stop knight takes f6. Okay, now he's allowing me to grab this bishop. So what's he planning there? Takes. No, I'm gonna grab that bishop. That bishop is an offensive piece. I will weather the storm. Okay, now queen takes or king takes? Queen takes, knight at d5, queen e6. But if he has two queens, he can't really do anything. I was going to take with a queen. Okay. Alright, he's got the upper hand here. He's got the nice initiative. I mean, he's blocked off my rook, but I'm still holding. How's he going to convert this? Or can I get away with it having two pieces for the queen? If he gives me plenty of moves, I get the chance to consolidate, and you know, black's probably better in the long run. So I can't see a knockout blow yet. Maybe knight f5 is most helpful to his cause. Yep. I feel like taking this is helping him too much. So I've got to keep d8 under wraps, or else I'm getting mated. Okay, is he going to sack his queen on that knight? If he does, I've got to work out which way. Oh, okay, he's taking that way. Knight takes or king takes? I'll go king takes. Okay. Play a knight at f4. Just looks like it defends key entry points. It's just such a good defender and a good attacker. So I'm not concerned about knight at h6 and knight at g5. I can afford to lose a knight. We've got a clutch here again. Okay. I'm also defending here. I'm gonna use another knight just to really stack up on light square defense. I'm just going to avoid that one because I think rook takes helps him. I've got two knights covering f7. I got plenty of defense here. Now I can start thinking about attacking. So yeah, xuanet hasn't converted here. It's the tables are turning. I can't even hit this bishop, which is what he'd like to do. Just cover up. Yeah. If I can win his queen, then that should be it. Oops, we've lost the rook over there. Didn't want to do that. This is a bit passive. That was a bit loose, losing that rook. Now he's got something to play for. Okay. Gotta keep defending. Okay. Gotta just keep a cool head. Is there any mating threat? Knight at g3. Rook at g1. It's close. I think it's mate actually, but we'll let it go. Alright, here I come. Take this one. Take this one. I'm in some trouble here. Don't like this. Don't like this at all. Oh dear, I've blown it. Queen takes f8 is mating. Rook at g8. Not the clutch game I wanted. xuanet took me there. See, that was all it was. It was queen takes g8, gave him a bit extra. And even then, I think I had a really nice mate. I needed to see a little more depth. Okay, sorry, I haven't kept up with the chat. There's, I don't know. Hey, I got a troll. Hang on, I gotta read this one, guys. I don't get trolls very often, so I always feel Your channel is succeeding when you attract trolls because they're bothered enough to go. So let's go. So NM Canty says at JannLee Crazyhouse, hey, are you the crazy type of man who likes to eat their wife's fat ass when they are in super hungry men mode and looking for something good to eat? You nasty ass eating dirty men. Damn. No, I'm not that crazy type of man, but thanks for the comment. That's yeah, that sounds like English is second language kind of trolling. Okay, here have I not been careful enough? So I can't take this because of knight at h3. Can I take this one? And trap his queen with bishop at g5. What do we think? Knight at h3, king here. So let's look at it. I mean, no, the problem is knight at h3, so that just wins the bishop. So forget about that. We can take it and play pawn at g2. We can take this, but then he just takes that. That's not much better. Pawn here. Am I at risk of a sack? Knight at g4 takes. Block. Is there any value in putting a knight on d6 or c7? What if I just try to win the rook? No, he's got knight at h3, pawn at g2, knight f4, queen at h3. I need to play pawn at g2. We'll just do the right thing and try to defend this. So if pawn at h3, then maybe bishop at g5 is viable. Takes. Probably takes the rook though. That's gonna be deadly. Right, can I make anything by bringing some attack into this? Alright, what if we take pawn at g2, takes, knight at h4, pawn to queen at, king up. It's gonna be safe. Takes, knight at h4, pawn at g4, king takes, queen at h3, king here, f6 check, king up, rook h6, king takes g7 is safe, knight e7 takes, rook takes, king h7 is safe. Alright, am I missing anything? Alright, we'll let my king defend with its running abilities. I'm foreseeing at worst my king runs this path and the checks run out. We'll see if we get it or not. I mean, xuanet's going to want to play queen takes g2. I'm kind of probably more playing the man here than a pure position. I'm kind of assuming my opponent is going to play the most aggressive move. He has another pawn in hand. Have I messed that up really badly here? I didn't count the pawns correctly, so instead of knight at h4, he can actually play pawn at h3, takes, pawn at g4, king up. Then knight at g6 is just winning. Yeah, this is just lost. I've forgotten to count how many pawns he has in hand. I forgot he gets an extra pawn when he takes this. So maybe it was better to play something like knight at f4 instead of pawn at g2. Anyway, that's what training's all about. Alright, I'm surprised he's not going sooner. Like, queen takes g2 is his kind of bread and butter move here. Unless... Okay, it's gone this way. What? So takes, pawn at h3. Alright, well this move can't be right. That's mated by queen g1, knight takes, knight here. So I have to take this. Now I can take h3 or pawn here, king up, queen at h3 here. f6. We calculated that. I don't agree with knight at e2. I see what his point was. He was trying to make it so if my king goes to f4, if it went to g3 f4, he'd have queen takes f3. But this way, like rook h6 doesn't work, and knight e7, rook g8 doesn't work either. So if I take f6, I get mated with rook g6. But if rook check here, king h7, then rook g7, rook h8 aren't supported. This is what I was foreseeing when I spoke earlier, but I don't think he had to allow this. Instead of knight at e2, I think he could have just directly gone for queen g2, pawn at h3. Okay, he's got knight f5 though. So we'll grab the rook. We got a touchdown. He can castle. Or he can play king f7, but I have king h7. So I'm just holding on there. That's pretty cool, getting a touchdown. I mean, I don't think it was necessarily best play from my side, but it was pretty cool that I predicted my king getting to h7. Okay. Okay, we've seen this before. So what if I actually take with the queen here? Normally I take with a knight, and that's a game, but it can't be right. So knight back to f6 or knight back to d6. Where does this knight belong? I've brought the knight back to d6 before, and then played knight takes d4. Let's see. Not sure. Not sure. The idea of knight d6 is it stops this bishop b5 check idea from working, because now if you try discovery, then there's knight takes b5, which defends the queen. Okay, but here that renews the threat. You could block with knight at c6. You lose a queen, but then you lose a piece. You lose a piece. You get initiative. Or there's just queen takes d6, which is much simpler. Okay, so black's a pawn up, but white gets the first hit, and white's development is good. So, like, knight at e4 is quite natural. Like, you might look at some kind of threat happening here quickly. Okay, he's gone rook e1. So I feel like this queen can just get hit in so many ways. I'd like to do something about it. I'm actually looking at pawn at e2. I'm not even going to think about it too much, just a creative idea. If I can swap queens, I feel like I got rid of a queen that was going to get hit anyway. If rook takes, then I feel like knight at d4 probably has a bit more going for it, with knight at f3 being a threat and h2 coming in. Yeah, so he moved his rook once already, he moved it again. Pawn at d6 is pretty plain. Pawn at d5. I'll go to d6. But yeah, it's nothing special for black because I'm just more passive than white is. Okay. We'll take with a knight first, so g7's not exposed. I just feel like I'm defending for the rest of the game here. No. Oh, it's pretty tough from here. Alright, pawn at g7, I'm conceding. This is really not much. Oh, he's got queen at b5. Yeah, this is all falling apart. Pawn at e2, I don't know. I didn't like my opening. Alright, this has been interesting, this one. Let's go for this again. Just castle? Yeah, we'll just castle. Okay, so he's looking to open up f3 before capturing here. It's quite reasonable. Alright, let's be greedy. I'll try to hold on to this extra pawn. Well, that didn't last long. So black's clearly better then. Getting my defense tested. Which way? Then he gets pawn g2. It all looks pretty ugly, doesn't it? No, we'll take it with it. So queen g5 is a good looking move. Not yet sure. Maybe rook g1's okay. So black obviously wants a pawn for g2 to keep attacking, but the only pawn on offer is this one or this one. So you could take here, play pawn to g2, takes, knight at h4, king h1, and then black's still short a pawn. If you take here, then pawn at g2 doesn't work because rook takes g2. So I figure Xuanet's just kind of working out how he can source that pawn most effectively, how he can continue this attack. Okay, so he determines he's going to h4, so he could be taking h3. Okay. Is pawn at b7 dangerous for him? Yeah. I like pawn at b7. Pawn at c7, if he takes, rook at c8, here. Bishop at e8, king across, bishop here, takes, bishop takes, king here, rook e8. King d7, I get a queen. If he comes here, can I check and win the queen? He's got king f5. But he doesn't really have mate on my king. I think pawn at c7 is okay. It's very sharp here. Yeah, queen takes h3 is just probably not enough. At least if I can get an attack rolling first. So now he's trying to conserve this one. He'll get pawn at g2. I'll take it. So he has a pawn. Takes. He can't really mate me with the knight. Can't coordinate it. So I could promote here. Or I can defend g2 somehow. I'm gonna be gutsy. Let's see if I live to regret it. So queen takes h3 is a move. I was probably more concerned about queen takes h3 there. So he's got two knights in hand, but he can't coordinate the check. Alright. So what if I leave that there? What if I just play bishop at g3? Okay, let's see where this goes. Okay, I'm gonna lose a queen, but I get knight at c7 check. Looks dangerous. Is it good enough or not? Should be good enough. Bishop takes d1, knight at c7. Oh, he's not letting me have it. Okay, well then I can defend. I'll just defend. If he moves off, then I can do something more decisive. Oh, I gotta watch my clock though. He ran out of time. If he castles, pawn at h6, so defended till the attack ran out. Okay, haven't been doing well with d6. Let's go back to e5, but we'll try a different thing. All right, let's take a step in a theory. Let's see what the latest is. Can I play d6? Is that just rubbish? It looks like really dangerous intuitively. But I shall play it. So if takes, not yet sure if I'm going D or knight takes. Or possibly there's a move like king f8. So if knight takes, queen takes, queen at d5, king e7, queen takes c5. That's not pleasant. So if takes, pawn at d5, bishop here. Right, we'll take with the pawn. Yeah, that's right, Zveta 9000. Out of book, move 4. Out of book, absolutely. Here, pawn at e6 is a threat. What about bishop at c4? Bishop at h5. Takes. Not sure. Okay. We're going with bishop at h5. So, while my knight is getting undermined, I need to undermine his knight. Bishop also covers f7. So pawn at g4 less preferable because of pawn at e6. At least here at pawn at e6 you've got king f8. If it takes this way you can take the knight. So it's kind of giving the piece back for the pawn, but feels necessary. Okay. Now he might take the knight here. Then I'll take this one. Have to defend the bishop. Yeah, not as threatened by this. I will take his knight. The only problem for me is I don't have knight at d4 because of bishop at c5. It's a bit unfortunate. Maybe I've played that move too early. Could have just played b takes c6. Alright, he's given me this one, so I should take it. If it takes here, I can play queen at b4 and capture. So now material looks balanced. I'd like to get in knight at d4, but I have to get my king off this diagonal before I can do that. So material is exactly equal here. My king has just been messed up a lot more than his. So maybe now knight at d4. Okay. He might even just take f6 here and pass the queen. And pawn at g2 might give me something with queen at h1. We'll see. Okay, we'll run up this way. I don't want to put my king on e7 because a bishop at c5 check. I just have to keep this threat live. So we'll be aggressive with the king where it's attacking two knights. So Nelson Moore 1, like I say, how much opening preparation have these players done in Crazyhouse? Well, I'm telling you here, like move 4, I was out of book, so I should be doing more than this, let's say. Okay, here takes pawn here. Is that too risky? Takes. Got the bishop here. Pawn here, f4. He's got a lot of pawns and bishops. Is it even h4? That's dangerous. Instinctively, I feel this is dangerous. And I'm gonna be greedy. Can I just get away with it going back here, though? Like here, what's the difference? How can he seal me off from where I want to go? I'll continue being greedy then. Because if I can get my king to g8, I got a safe spot there. Oh, so he gets me here. Well, that's okay. I won't let him have that pawn. Ah, but he grabs my knight, so maybe I have to go this way. I'm gonna get mated if I'm not careful. Alright, he's given me a chance to play check, so I gotta take it. Maybe bishop at d1 was a lot more dangerous for me. Pawn at e3 first? Or bishop at e3? Maybe bishop at e3. I want knight at c4, but I want this pawn to be gone from f2 first. Let me just have a look at that. Bishop at d1, because he forces me to block. Like, he just needs one extra pawn here. So if I block with a knight, it's no better. I think bishop at d1 look winning. Maybe I shouldn't have played king takes g5. It should have been king g7 and back to g8. That was a safer path. Alright, we'll play the check here. No. d4 or bishop takes? We'll go d4. So I'm looking at bishop. Okay, he's gone there first. Okay. Could knock his queen away instead. I think we'll go here. Alright, thanks Bruhemo. Says, gotta go, nice to see you back, JannLee. Keep up the world-class work. Much love from Norway. Thanks for tuning in. HT1992. Yeah, if you look at the old link for the Crazyhouse World Championship results, I think there's a bit of a troll statement there, which I heard was from Legion Destroyer. There's now a new link. If you go to my profile, there's an updated link now to the cross table. If you select that one, then you'll get to the proper cross table. If you go to the old link, I think one of the guys that was managing the results maybe wasn't happy with Fumitox or something. So that none of that helps, guys. But yeah, there's a new link now, so you can leave that one alone. Okay, I'm gonna try to make something happen on h7. Knight at e6, maybe? Do I have to take this one? I think I'll go knight at e6. Okay, rook at f7 is not going to be enough. Black looks fine here. Okay, let's go for it. Oh, he's gone king takes. I was expecting knight takes. King takes is probably better. Alright, let's not think too much about this. Instinctively, I just feel like I can sack my queen here. Maybe I don't have to. Maybe I can play rook at g5. He didn't go for it anyway. I think that's wise. Okay, I don't really have a clear kill shot here, so I have to keep a straight face and play the initiative. Oh, he's giving me the queen. So he's got quite a bit of material for the queen. Oh, is it just two pieces for the queen, really? He's just got a few things in hand. At JannLee Crazyhouse, hi John, when will the ZH Championship match be between you and Oppa? It's starting next weekend. It'll be Sunday 5 AM for me on November 11th, but for the rest of the world it will be November 10th. You can check out the CWC calendar. It's in my profile. I was showing the viewers before. You just click on this calendar and you can change this to your time zone at the bottom of the page here. So it's all there. Okay, that's how you can find out what time it is for yourself. Alright, he's defending gallantly here. Alright, I'll try to trick him. I'm looking at takes, queen h5 check, takes, queen at h7, bishop at h6, knight at g7, king g5, h4 mate. But I don't know if I'll get it. So knight takes g6 is losing here, in my eyes, unless I've miscalculated something. Queen h5 you have to take, or else king g7, queen at h7 is mate. And this, for me, is just the most aggressive continuation because it threatens to attack a key defender, which is h8, and it also threatens to win material. So he's defended accurately, but maybe I have something sneaky here where I can play rook here, king here, bishop there, and he has to go back, queen h5. It's not clear. What if I take the knight? No, we'll take the rook. I don't know if this works, it just looks like it does. Bishop e8 is very strong. Thing is, he can run back to h7. I can chase him in, but he runs back here. So I'm just losing some material here if he plays this correctly. He has to move the king. There's no other defense, I think, because I have too much here. I could be wrong. I don't think this was the best move, but maybe he's found something. Looks good enough, actually. I'm running out of steam, guys. I think he's defended well enough. Oh, this one looks dangerous though. No, he's slipped into mate. I don't know if bishop at g6 maybe. It's a lot easier to kind of throw attacking moves at black here, but I think accurately here. He was defending really well all the way, and then maybe here rook at h6. Because he's already got two covers on f7, g6 needs to be covered. Probably pawn at h7. Pawn at h7 and queen takes g5. So what if... Maybe it's not as easy to defend this as I thought. I just thought he had a better move than what he played, which was pawn at g6. Yeah, I'm not seeing it entirely. Alright, let's take a rare opportunity to ask the engine what it thinks. I think the engine will rule it in favor of black. But the defense is... no, it rules it pretty close to even. Wow. Queen at h7. Holy moly. Okay, that was unexpected. So my attack was actually kind of warranted. Alright. Let's see. Let's not dwell on that game. That was interesting. So maybe I missed something, a better way to attack here. I think rook at h6 is kind of BS. Oh, but best move is queen at h4. Oh, look at that. Queen at h4. Same idea, but it makes it based on discovery checks. So if you do this, you still get the mate. Queen at h4. So then if king g8 here, then king h7, there's double check, but that's leading to queen here. Ooh, that's pretty nasty. No, that doesn't work. Knight takes g6. What am I missing here? Bishop f7. Oh, duh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Stockfish is very good at sealing the deal. Okay. Enough there. Let's have a look. Who's in the house aside from Xuanet? Oppa is here. We can train with Oppa to play against Oppa. We got I am Andros Toth. Vampire Slayer, that's like a blast from the past. I haven't seen for a long time. Taylor Crimson I don't know as well. What's time? 12:12. Okay. I gotta think of where we're going next. Is there some kind of 1-0 tournament at the moment? I wouldn't mind mixing it up with something else. There's a 3-0. There's a 3-0. Alright, I think I'll play the 3-0. Let's see. So how long was this tournament been going? 57 minutes, so we've got a challenge. I'll decline this one though. Okay, so if you've just tuned in, yeah, good question. WREX and Stim says, what is CWC? It's Crazyhouse World Championship, and the candidates round has just determined Oppa Wezen as the winner with 9.5 out of 10. So he will be taking myself on. I'm the defending champion from last year. Starting next weekend, we'll be playing 20 games. 20 games each weekend. Okay, I just need to get a bit of fire in the belly going, so I'm gonna play a bit of Berserk, get a mix of time controls, not just 3+2. Yeah, get in the tournament if you want to join. Okay, HT1992 says, what do you assess the odds? Ooh, that's hard. I just want to say, like, on paper, like, I have this massive lead, and I don't think that should be assessed, because Oppa Wezen has had he's had time to have a learning curve as well. So in more recent times, we've been a lot more balanced. Yeah, no, Oppa's been in some outstanding form. It's hard to call odds, actually. Let me just try to focus on this game first. We'll figure this one out. I just wanted to stop knight at d4 here. No, I feel where Oppa Wezen has the upper hand on me is that he's already been playing a lot of 3+2 matches, some very tough 3+2 matches against all the candidates, and we're 1 week out and I'm still trying to find some match fitness. Yeah, we both know each other's games very well, so I feel, if you base it on history, I look like the favorite. If you base it on recent performance in the Crazyhouse World Championship candidates, I think Oppa Wezen's the favorite in terms of match fitness, like right here, right now. HT1992 says, I think it's 50-50, give me a number. Um, yeah, I'll I'll be bold and I'll put myself ahead 60 to 40. If you really need a number, um, and I don't know, it's funny. It's like I don't feel even confident enough to say 60-40. It's more like a mathematical or a rational kind of decision. That's not an emotional decision. So I'm calling 60-40. Oppa can also call his own number. Um, it'd be interesting to hear Oppa's opinion on the odds. Uh, nah, he's not even. Capra Rot's calling HT 1992. I don't have a problem with that. He's looking for a straight answer. He's saying like, don't dodge the question. Stop talking in circles. Give me a number. That's that's a reasonable request, I think. Um, but yeah, it's funny. It's like yeah, that's like sometimes the kiss of death, right? It's like, oh, okay, so now you're saying you're the favorite. Um, Here's where it all goes wrong. But no, I gotta say, it's it's I don't feel the favorite. I feel it's like a mathematical thing where if I prepare well and if we both prepare well and it's something to do with both each other knowing our games. Um, I think it's easier for observers to put a number on it than myself. Okay, I'm not playing this like I berserked. I've got to move faster. Okay, what can I do with a knight? So knight at f5 is going to be a bit annoying. Makes it harder for me to attack. Should I give up the queen here? Nah, we'll hold on to it just for a moment. I don't like how I'm attacking here. It's just not that decisive. No, we'll use the knight. Like if you give 12 in a position like this, I find he just like throws down the hammer like every single move, and it's relentless, confident attacking, which is all going in the right direction. Here I'm like feeling more like a deer in headlights. Alright. Queen at h8, a mate threat. So now threatening f6 and h6. Yeah, but it's gonna be hard to cover both of those. Right. Have I got something here or not? How does he stop queen takes g8? That's pretty hard. Probably pawn at f6, pawn at d6. No, he's going there. I'll take it. That's mate in 1. Unless he played queen at h1 or queen at f1. Alright, White Dancing Rockstar says, I'd say Jan has equal chances as Magnus in his match. Skill level is very similar, but one has experience of winning a world championship match. Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it. Yeah, I mean, that's a nice summary. Yeah, like I said, it might be easier for the audience to figure this question out than myself. Alright, HT 1992 is giving Magnus 80% chance to win. That's an interesting question. What do people think? Magnus versus Caruana. Magnus Carlsen versus Fabiano Caruana, which is also due to start soon in November. What are the opinions in the channel? Who thinks? What's the odds? Do you reckon? Happy to hear your thoughts. If I had another knight, I'd have mate here. Unless I do have mate here. I should probably just defend. I can either take it or defend. I think I will defend, but if takes, then I've got pawn at e7. That's my big move. And then I'll have mate if he tries to defend with bishop d7. Takes. Knight at e7, king here, rook at g8, takes, knight takes g6. If takes, knight f7 mates. If takes, queen at h7 mates. So I should have mate here too, it feels. Do I need another pawn? What do I need? 2 pawns. Surely there's a good win here. Alright, I'll back myself. If knight at g8, I just take it. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you block with, I take it. If king here, knight at g8, yeah, then it doesn't matter where the king goes, knight f6, back to e7, rook e8 mates. So this is mate. So the reason why knight at g8 is mate is if I'll show you on the board. So here, if knight at g8, then rook takes, king takes, rook d8. You have to block with a queen or a rook, and then knight at e7 check, king moves across, rook takes f8, blocker, rook takes g8. King e7 was the alternative, where knight at g8 won. Aman Pirani 1 says, Jan, do you believe, like Magnus, that Oppa is the best challenger? Or would you say that 12-10 is the best challenger? I think time control plays a big part of it. And I think for 3+2, I actually think, the fair result is what's happened from the candidates, and that's Oppa Wezen. If this was like 1+0, like 1 minute time limit, I would think 12-10 would be the favorite, not only to win like a candidates round, but to actually win the title all consistently throughout this year. Whenever I've played 12-10 at 1 minute, he's pretty much done a ratio of wins to losses 4-3 up in his favour, if not better, and that's been a really reliable result. Like I can't recall one that I actually won. So even if you made it 3+0 like it was last year, I think 12-10 would be stronger there. But yeah, for 3+2, it's I think Opperwesen probably just has it there by a little bit, and it showed. I mean, the margins were so tight in the matches. You had, I think Opperwesen won against 12-10, 6-4, so there wasn't much in it. But it's the result nonetheless that counts. What do I want to do with this? Let's cut off this bishop. Okay, I got a motor. Got to stop talking and start playing. Yeah, we'll part with the knight. It's okay. Wait, so if 12-10 were the favorite, you would give yourself 60-40. I didn't understand the question. Do you mean if 12-10 was the winner of the candidates round? Yeah, man, all this hypothetical stuff. Like you're forcing me into a position where I'm answering questions, but the way I like to see it is like the results will speak for themselves. You know, and in the Crazyhouse World Championship, we've played 3+2, and the results have shown that Opperwesen's the man. And that's kind of good enough for me, you know. Like, maybe we'll sneak off and take this guy. Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is like, no, I should actually put it out there. I was contacted, and I've heard that there's some interest in a 1+0 kind of format for the Crazyhouse World Championship, and I'd happily play in that and support that. And look, I just figure 12-10 is so much stronger in that time control. Whereas in the current format, like I feel like Opperwesen, even GSVC has performed better, and it's like 12-10 still did really good, and he hasn't finished his last match. 12-10 might get 8 out of 10, and it's like you nearly kind of go, what? That's not good enough to win. 8 out of 10 is a phenomenal score. It's just that Opperwesen has gone with 9.5. That's what's happened. What's going on here? Okay, I gotta grab this guy. Gotta play the check. Now what? Maybe I can muster enough pieces to sacrifice from here. Knight at c2, b5. Does this work? Yeah, it's close. Uh-oh, it doesn't quite work. I'm gonna be in trouble then. Yeah, now can I dodge checks? I'm gonna get flagged though, even if I have safety. Queen at A is a threat. Where's the check coming from? Is it coming from knight at h4, pawn at h5? Where's the check coming from? This is all about technique of seeing the checks before they happen. Okay. Oh dear, that's gonna mate me, this one. He's found the right way. Oh, that's sad for me. I'm gonna resign. No, I was too complacent at the end there. Didn't take the win. I played into a risky line where I went for mate, and I should have just played knight takes d3, and then h takes g6, bishop takes g6 is not threatening at all. But that's an example of not taking a good practical decision and trying to be a hero. There we go. Oppa saying, I don't feel offended if you say 12-teen is better than me, JannLee. Yeah. He was definitely the favorite going into the start of the event, but damn man, Oppa Wezen, you just played too good. You just played too good. So yeah, I want to be clear. Like I'm not trying to prevent offending anyone or something like that. It's all honest opinion. And I also want to make clear, like, it's not about flagging either. Like, you know, some people think, oh, it's a shorter time control, or it's all about the flagging, and it's not. Like, you should see how accurately 12-teen plays in time scrambles relative to his opponent. He'll often win the game on the board, not on time. So it's actually about accuracy with short time available. That's the point I'm making. Yeah, it says Headstrong finally got a win immensely. Yeah, good on him. Okay, just feeling my way through this game as well. Go here. I'm expecting bishop takes g6, bishop takes g4. For me, the knight's the critical attacker here because it hits the dark squares. If he has control of only light squares but not dark squares, then it's not so bad. What's this? Bishop takes. Still looks right. I've got two defenders on g7 now, so I'm happy here. he'll have no blocker if he plays knight at h5 or knight at f5, and bishop at a6 will be effective because each piece is only defending once. You can't play king e1 because of pawn f2, so he'd have to play queen d3, lose the queen. Alright, we'll go here anyway. Yeah, good point. Also, like standard bullet, like Penguin can often play good games in 30-second chess. Yeah, Penguin's a beast. Like, yeah, that guy is just he's insane with the pace and accuracy. Just build. I'm going far too slow here. I wanted to leave c5 open for my knight. Why have I not got mate yet? Oh gosh, I went the wrong way. Oh. Knight at b5 was better there. I just forgot a3 was also available. Okay, Rikastrov. Alright. Rikastrov can cause me a problem. I find Rikastrov has got a lot of good positions against me and sometimes just not converted at the end. Okay, how do I want to play this? We'll bring the bishop out. Well, let's play some Crazyhouse. Yeah, nothing concrete here. I probably should have picked this one off, to be honest. I'm actually trying to undermine the queen on e8 because it's a good defender, and this looks hard to defend. So if bishop here, I get pawn at d6. Maybe if bishop d6, yeah, then I could take knight at e7. I did lose this knight over here. bishop e7, pawn at d6. And knight at f4 could get interesting. Nah, knight at f4 is rubbish. That's fine. There's queen h7 there. Well, if he moves knight f4, then that's a horrible move, though. So let's not lose to a unfortunate pre-move. Bishop takes g4 is coming in. It's kind of annoying. Do I need to be faster than this? Well, okay, time's the issue. We've got to stay up on the clock. Should be good enough. Okay, we got there. Okay, Headstrong's overtaken though. I'm against JannLee here. Go knight f6. I just wanted to prevent this queen from getting active on h5 as a priority. Take the queen, but I think it's better to take the bishop. Knight at g5. Then I get threats here. Maybe I should have gone to g8 so I can threaten to capture this. Okay, I just got to go for the back rank. If knight at g3, I can sack, and then rook at g1, knight at e2, king h1. So this. Alright, good win. Okay, I move ahead of Headstrong just momentarily. Let's see if we can bring it home. Mobsteroid also joining the party. Okay, Headstrong balanced. We'll see if we take each other on. He's gone. He's paused. Okay, Rainbow 91. There you go. Wanyonyi. GG, Jan. Yes. I am streaming, so he has said, hope you're streaming so I can watch a comment. Okay, Oppa says, at JannLee Crazyhouse, Atrophied once played a variant where one side to go extra minor, but the other with extra pieces. Can't drop pieces. That sounds too complicated. I can't understand that on the fly. Sorry. I'll have to focus on this game just for now. Rainbow very aggressive here. Another pawn would really make life difficult for me. He can take this pawn, but he's got a good attack going. Alright. No, we'll play it safe. We'll run the king. Rook at h8. I'm just going to bring the king up. I got to defend here. Because if I block, he plays knight f6 and g8's looking pretty ugly. So he can grab the pawn? No, he's grabbing this one. Rook or queen? Maybe queen. Knight g7 here, queen h5. Maybe I should just run. Okay. I've given white something to play for here. Queen g4. Yeah, this is kind of getting ugly. I don't want to step on a c7 because then I'll lose my knight with check. Queen g4 I was probably more concerned about. Even here queen g4 is okay for white. I don't really have a killer blow. I have to just keep trying to dislodge this queen, so bishop at e2 would be the next move. Sidestep that one. Alright, he ran out of steam in the end. Was a good attack, was looking very dangerous for a while. Okay, headshot. Alright, he sacks on f2. Nah, we'll just develop. I can play knight at a5, but I will now. I've got my king ready to go to g1. We'll pick up some material here. Right, he's gonna drop the queen. Just gonna go straight for him. There's knight at g4, sure. but I'll get knight at g7. Yeah, maybe it's better just to take and play bishop g5. Okay. So I still retain the material, but my king is very safe, and then we make ground here. Alright, 4 minutes to go. Maybe one more game. Okay, here we go. You have got a new opponent. Actually, knight h4 is kind of annoying. I might take it with the rook then. Just to block out this diagonal. Well, I don't mind retreating this one. Okay, I'm gonna cut off this bishop. If he plays d5 himself, then that's probably helping me. No, I'll take with a knight. I like this. Something's got to give here. There's a lot of potential in the position. I'm trying to make something work with queen h5. Maybe I'm just chasing a dream here that I don't have to. So knight f6 check, queen h7, but bishop at here. Okay, he's allowing it. Okay. Bishop or pawn? We'll go with a pawn. Alright, so we should wrap up on f7 here. Okay, that's it. That should be it for this tournament. Happy to take it down. Another good little bit of training. What's the time now? It's 1 AM. Should I play anymore or should I sleep? Oh wait, let's go back there so we can have our music play in the background. There we go. Alright. Okay. This is Fizz, calls for more. Alright. More people want more. Okay, well, who wants to jump in? I guess is the question. Unless there's another tournament. If that's more interesting for the viewers, 4+2. Probably looking for something of faster time control. So Oppa's in the house. Lily, have I played games? I don't know. Mobsteroid. Henry Grob, Pure Essence. Mobsteroid seems to be like a new name. I'm curious. We can always go against Oppa, but it's a bit of yeah, I don't know. Maybe I feel it's kind of I've had some complaints from people going, oh, you're gonna play in the final anyway, and why spoil it by playing games beforehand? I mean, it's fine. We've played several matches. This is a known line. Mobsteroid seems to be throwing something theoretical at me here. I'm suspicious. I don't think this player is as new as the name suggests. This player looks like he knows what he's doing in the opening. Alright, so he's gonna hit me here. Can I counter? Alright, I will try to counter. Ooh, he's gonna allow it? Yeah, that's mate. Okay. Yeah, let's try to figure out who Mobsteroid is. That was nearly like Vempele like the way the opening went. Can I grab this? Why can't I grab this? Okay. There's something sneaky here. Right. Should I take it first? Yeah, maybe I'm overthinking this. No, it's gone that way. Alright, I'm going too slow though. Okay. I need to cover the C7 first. Maybe I can try to go for more. Too slow. I'm gonna get busted on time. Ah, damn. too fast there. Okay. Let's just go for it, shall we? Steal this one. Yeah, this opponent feels very dupey, but I don't really know who it is. Is very good. Alright, I want to be able to play d3, so I've got a castle. Okay. Or it could be like a little plotkin. I shouldn't make such speculations, really, but one can't help it sometimes. I think I'll leave that one. What would be helpful to me? Maybe I'll just let my king do the fighting here. Okay. Kind of helps me there. You can get rook at h6. Okay, that is kind of annoying. I just feel that I'm going to have something dangerous though. I think black's going to be faster. Rook g7, he doesn't really have anything. I have a fancy mate here, knight at h3. No, we'll just not worry about the fancy stuff. Oh, he's going to try to flag me again. Okay, here we go. He's doing a good job of it. He nearly got me. Yes, Oslo saying it's 1:04 a.m. in Sydney. Don't you ever sleep, man? But yeah, I've got viewers. I've got to satisfy the viewers, right? If you're lucky enough to have people follow your stream, then don't take that for granted. What's going on here? Take this one. take this one. Oops. Okay, I'll take here then. Got 96 as rook at e8 is the mate threat, which is covering up nicely. Gonna be sneaky with queen g4. Yeah, looks kind of nasty. Queen g4. So if takes, rook at e8, takes, queen takes, blocker. Alright, let's go. Pawn at d7 is much simpler. Nice. Love watching it, but being sensible is not a bad thing. Yeah, well. Okay, knight g5 here. I'll just play d6. We've got knight d4. I'll play knight e6 on this occasion. I've played knight takes c5 just because I feel it might be good to deny white of a knight. Could be harder to get in. Alright, so pawn at f7 is coming. It's not pleasant, particularly in 1-0. Am I getting mated here? What is this? Ooh, pawn at d6 hurts. Oh dear, I missed pawn at d6. Alright, I think pawn at d6 still hurts. Okay, what's going on now? Nah, this isn't good. This is just a flag race for me. Well played. He's very good at the breakdown. Pawn at h3 expected. So what am I gonna do? Rook g1. I nearly feel like this is already bad for white. What is it? Queen f3 could be more promising here. But it's not making knight at f3 easy. What is that? Nah, that doesn't make sense. Queen at d8's made in one. Yeah, there was something missed there on knight at f3. Pawn at e6, is that what he's thinking? Can't take anything, so I can hit this knight. Bishop at h6. Bishop at f4. Bishop at h6. Go h6. Knight f7. I think I should just sack the queen. Ooh, what's this? King takes. Yeah, I'll just take all the pieces. Alright, let's see what kind of theory I'm gonna walk into. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm handling this one correctly. Yeah, looks like fun. Let's run the king. Probably have to hold on to e2, don't I? Maybe I don't have a choice. King f4, pawn g5. Can try running up. I just run into trouble. I could be theoretically busted here. Alright, we'll go this way. This isn't looking like much fun. I just wanted to put that there to cover c4. Okay, where's the check coming from? Okay. Let's just get settled. Well, I got a decent position last time from this. Actually, rook takes h7 is my problem. Yeah, there's got to be something better. Maybe it's just bishop takes e6 straight away. White's got something here. Yeah, that's the right order. I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble. I gotta take this way to have a chance of surviving. Not liking my chances. Queen g4 is horrible. This whole thing is bad on light squares. The whole thing stinks. Okay, he's kind of giving me this though. Right, gotta try to make something happen. Still don't like my chances. Yeah, this is... No, b4 was good enough to win. Oh, this should be 2. What? How did he not mate me? Whoa! He let me off the hook there. He let me off big time. Okay, we'll take this. Alright, rook at d8 makes this very dangerous. Ah, this has to be one of the candidates. This line has been played so much. I'm putting my feeling that this is Plotkin. Yeah, we'll just bring it back. It's kind of funny, like no one wants to take that knight. Okay. Come out on g8 with the rook. White's solid here. Okay. Just gotta be careful if I get something out. Knight at b4 is kind of a waste. Although if it makes him use his knight up here, it's not so bad. I'm more concerned about this. Okay, is there anything here? No. I'm just stuck with all the pawns. Okay. e5. Oh, time is ticking. Damn. Too low on time. Whoa, my mouse just went. Too good there. Too good. Knight takes or queen takes? I think queen takes. These trades would favor me. Let's take here. You can't grab this one. Pawn at d7 is game over. Okay, I'll take that. Just avoiding knight at d4 or knight at b4 check. I think castles is fine for white. Is there mate here? Let's play f4. Oh, maybe I should have left that one on f3. Why did I make life hard for myself? That was pretty poor. Alright, we've gone down this line a few times, haven't we? Okay, so what if I put the bishop on g8? No, I think here I probably have to respect maybe queen b6. Yeah, we just give ourselves an escape square. Okay, we'll take this one then. We don't want to leave g7 open, so recapture with the bishop. Yeah, it might not be Plotkin, guys. I don't know who this is. I should stop speculating. I should just respect the opponent and play. That's all that really matters, right? Alright, let's just go for, I don't know if I've got mate here. Yeah, maybe I do, because I can win the queen. So I hear that this is an opening. Okay. Go this way. Maybe this way. try to be sneaky. What is this? This is some kind of opening, isn't it? Bishop b5 check. My opponent would have to know what he's doing. Yeah, it feels better for white already here. Alright, let's see where this goes. So pick up the queen. I just feel like I want to control a little more. Am I controlling anything though? Am I just giving two queens away? Too fast. Too fast. That was a solid game. Lots of pawns moving up the board. So I've seen this one become a little bit more popular recently. I mean, a lot of what I'm going on is what I've seen in the candidates matches. Pawn at b4. Not sure. I just want to make D5 available for my knight to cover this issue. Okay. How does this all work? Alright, we'll take this one then. Yeah, nice move. Nice move. Alright. Wow, down a mile on time. Am I getting mated here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright. Oh, how did I win that one? Amazing. He kind of gave me just a little opening there, and I was able to get the pre-moves that I needed. All on the clock, that one was. Knight c7 looks dangerous. Now we grab this one. Get knight c7. Bishop at c6 was there too. Never mind. We'll just grab everything. Oops, that was meant to go to e6. The old blunt pawn at h3. Alright, this looks fruitful somehow. Yeah, sorry if I'm getting gradually more quiet, guys. I'm just drifting more into the zone. Probably getting towards the need for some sleep as well. Okay, that's mate. So the question is, do you have the time for Elite ZH tournament tomorrow? Yeah, I've got quite a bit of work to do as well, so I'm not sure. At this stage, I think I'll try to make it to the Elite Crazyhouse arena. Put up another stream. I mean, all the training at the moment is good. All the training you can get. Okay, he's causing me problems here. I think I gotta play Queen E7. No, that's no good. What a load of rubbish. Now I gotta play King takes C6. This is horrible. Gotta try to make somewhere for my king to run to. Alright, we'll try our best to defend. Oh, knight at c6 wins my queen. Okay. How do we try to make something out of nothing? What does that do? Ah, couldn't get the mouse there. Uslo says, what's your job, JannLee? I work with data. Information, like when you scan your barcode at a shopping center, and all the, like we capture information from grocery, convenience stores, pharmacies, all that sort of thing, and then my company assembles databases, and that's sold back to manufacturers of products, and yeah, that's probably a decent explanation. Alright. Alright, I'm liking this. This is fun, this opening. Okay. I've seen Fumitox do very well with Queen G6 here. But I don't know if A6 was a waste of time. Nah, not E5. Ouch, that kind of hurts, doesn't it? Alright, I'll concede a queen. I need another pawn. Alright, I'll take it here. he had mate, but knight g4, just too slow. Spending too much time thinking about things I shouldn't in the middle game. Alright, you're gonna make me work for it. This goes here. Target this pawn. Okay, he's giving me the queen. We'll play the check first. Now here's where I start losing on time. I gotta not do that. Gotta try to not lose on time here. Question, yeah, Rashid O says, are you a data scientist? Yeah, you know, the department I'm in is called Data and Measurement Science, but I kind of feel data scientist is such a broad term. Yeah, I might get called a data scientist within the walls of my building, but I think it would be dangerous to use that title because it probably implies that I know more than I actually do. Yeah, I guess it depends on your definition of what a data scientist is. I think it's probably fair to say that my role is somewhere between the actual IT developers and the commercial people and making a solution work. So it's like a balance of a business solution and a technical solution. Not making it fun, this game. Yeah, we'll trade the queens. It's probably a little bit worse for me. It's really good having these bishops though. I like those. Bishops are fantastic defenders. Right, close. Oh, damn you, you got away. Oh wow, I placed mate. I thought I lost on time. I placed mate. I was so disappointed for a split second. Oh dear. Yeah, stumbled into mate. That's what Atrophied said once. That's exactly what I just did there. I stumbled into mate. He did really well to defend against my attempt to seal off f2. we're just gonna hack, 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 hack. Which way do I skin this cat? Ooh. Nah, we'll take e5. d6 and g5. Both of them are deadly. What's up with this? Pawn at e4 looks good. Steal this pawn on h2. If queen at a4, bishop at c6. Well, now queen at a4 is a threat, isn't it? Better put that bishop on c6 then. Because before he had a rook on g2 I could capture. Let's stop him from coming in. Let's go g5 then. Maybe I should have played bishop f5 first. He's outpacing me here. Oh, just losing all my pieces. If I get into a time scramble, I'm getting into some serious trouble. That's like, I gotta play this like I can only lose on time, I think. Right. What's a good move here? Alright, let's back this guy up. So we just cover d3, cover e2. .96 check maybe was a killer blow. The queen takes, not mating. It's close. Alright, we'll just go 96. So, pawn here takes. This goes that way. I just want to undermine things in his half. Or things in my half, rather, I should say. That's not right. This knight shouldn't have gone there. No, I just made life really hard for myself. Nearly works, this. No, he's got that one. So, this is pretty yuck. Oh damn. Oh. Ah, he was too good there. I should have blocked on b7. I thought I had less time, but he had more. It's fine. Okay, we'll take that. And now I need to cover up at home before I can attack. Alright. Chewed up a lot of time there. Pawn on f2 could have been dangerous. Alright, let's just stay safe. Oh, come on. Just gotta move a bit faster. Gotta move a bit faster. Just getting too close on those time scrambles. Can I do something interesting here? Looks like madness. I don't know what Queen H4 is, guys. Let's see where this goes, hey? Bishop D. Is that or King D8? Maybe King D8 was a better option than Bishop D6. This just locks up my pieces for life. Okay, D4, but I can take that. Does this work? Okay, we can castle out of that. gotta watch the clock from here. Ooh, he snapped me there. Come on, let's go. Come on, get there. Alright, that's it. Alright. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. I better call it a night there. That's a lot of good practice. Taking it 24-8 against Mobsteroid there, putting up solid resistance. Yeah, 3-hour stream. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the games. I'll post this to YouTube if you missed it. Yeah, so Crazyhouse World Championship Final. I'm playing up against Opperwezen starting next weekend. If you want to know what time it is in your time zone, go to my profile. In my profile on Leechess, you can find the candidates calendar. You can go into the candidates calendar, and in here you'll see next weekend CWC Final, JannLee vs Opperwezen. We will have 60 matches and 60 games in total, which is made up of 3 sections of 20 games each. Time control will be 3+2. What are we playing for? We're playing for the world champion title, which is very exciting. This is the the final result out of the whole double elimination knockout candidates round. It all comes down to this match. So 20 games, 20 games. It'll be Sunday at the same time for myself. This is 5 a.m. in Sydney, and as I always say, you can change to your time zone here by choosing all time zones and choosing your city of choice. If you're in Singapore, for example, then it will change to Singapore. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Yeah, we'll prepare. We'll play some more and have an awesome match. Okay, so in about 27 hours, we'll have an elite Crazyhouse arena. I'll be trying to make that one. I hope to either play you or see you in the chat when that happens. So that's Elite ZH Arena. That's coming up. Alright. Have a good weekend ahead. We'll see you next time. Bye.